Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we solve a Python challenge. The name of this challenge is CamelCase. We will change one style to another style. We will convert CamelCase to a snake case. I will explain step by step. Let's start. First, let us understand the idea. In programming, names are very important. We use names for variables, functions, and more. Good names make code easy to read, bad names make code hard to read. One common style is CamelCase. In CamelCase, the first word is small, the next word starts with a big letter. For example, first name. Another example is my age. Another style is a snake case. In a snake case, all letters are small. Words are separated with an underscore. For example, first underscore name. Another example is my underscore age. Different languages use different styles. Some languages like CamelCase more, some languages like snake case more. The important thing is to be clear and consistent. Today our job is simple. We take CamelCase input. Then we change it to a snake case. Now let us understand the challenge clearly. The user enters a variable name. This variable name is in CamelCase. Our program must convert it to a snake case. Let us see the first example. The input is first name. The input is first name. The input must be first underscore name. Why? Because n is uppercase. So we add an underscore before it. Then we change n to a small n. Let us see another example. The input is my age. The output is my underscore age. Here a is uppercase. So we write underscore and a small a. One more example is preferred first name. The output is preferred underscore first underscore name. We add an underscore before f. We also add an underscore before n. If the input is hello, nothing changes because all letters are already small. So the output is hello. Before coding, let us make a plan. A plan helps us. Before coding, let us make a plan. A plan helps us write better code. Step 1. We write the input. The input is one string. Step 2. We look at every character. We can do this with a for loop. Step 3. We check each character. If the character is uppercase, we do two things. First, we add an underscore. Second, we change the letter to lowercase. If the character is not uppercase, we copy it. Step 4. We build a new string. This new string is the answer. Step 5. We print the result. This plan is simple and clean. Now let us write the code. I will explain every line. First line, we write camel equals input. The input function reads text from the user. The message says CamelCase colon. So the user knows what to enter. We save the user text in Camel. Second line, we create an empty string called snake. This string will store the final answer. Now the loop. We write for ch in Camel. This means we look at one character each time. The name ch means character. If the string is first name, the loop says f, then I, then r, and more. Inside the loop, we use an if statement. We ask is this character uppercase. We check it with is upper. Is upper returns true for a big letter. For example, n dot is upper is true, but n dot is upper is false. If the character is uppercase, we do this line. Snake plus equals underscore plus ch dot lower. This line adds two things. First, it adds an underscore. Second, it adds the lowercase version of the letter. We use lower to make the letter small, so n becomes n. If the character is not uppercase, we go to else. Then we write snake plus equals ch. This means we copy the character as it is. Small letters stay the same. At the end, the loop finishes. Now, snake has the full answer. Last line. We use print to show the result. The program prints snake case colon and the new string. That is the full solution. Let us trace one example tag there. Suppose the input is first name. At first, snake is empty. We write F, it is not uppercase, so we add F. Now, snake is F. Then, we read I, R, S, and T. They are all small letters, so we keep adding them. Now, snake is first. Next, we read N. N is uppercase, so we add underscore and N. Now, snake becomes first underscore N. Then we read N, M, and E. They are small letters. We add them normally. Final answer is first underscore name. Now let us test the program. Testing is very important. It helps us find mistakes. Test number 1. Input first name. Expect output first underscore name. This should work because of the uppercase N. Test number 2. Input preferred first name. Expect output preferred underscore first underscore name. Test number 3. Input hello. Expect output hello. There is no uppercase letter here, so the word stays the same. Test number 4. Input my age. Expect output my underscore age. The uppercase A because small a, and we add an underscore before it. If these tests work, our program is correct. Now let us review what we learned. We worked with strings. A variable name is a string here. We used a loop. The loop checked every character one by one. We used a condition. The if statement helped us make a decision. We used is upper. It told us if a letter was uppercase. We used lower. It changed a big letter to a small letter. We built a new string little by little. This is called a string concatenation. We also used print to show the answer. This is a small program, but it teaches big ideas. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Another challenge is coming soon. See you later.